Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. This is going to be a no-nonsense guide for you to build the shield in Voyage of Despair. Now, I'm breaking this down a little bit more than I normally would a no-nonsense guide, and running from spawn to various locations for each individual part. The reason for that is that this map is really confusing, and otherwise you might just end up getting lost if I was going and winding around all these corridors and stairways and things like that. The first thing you've got to do in your game is go from the spawn area, just like I'm doing here, to the Sentinel Artifact. That's going to just make your life a lot easier because it means that a load of doors open up on the map that aren't otherwise able to be passed through. So we're going to run all the way through to the far side of the ship. There's the artifact, as Diego says, and then we're going to go up the stairs and hold square on the glowing blue kind of, well, artifact, I suppose, is its name. That's going to cause a bunch of doors on the map to be able to be opened. So, once again, now starting at spawn, we're going to get our first shield part. Come up the stairs here and do a 180. On this little kind of plank, I suppose, this bench, you'll find one of the first spawns for the first shield part. Then, coming through the doorway here, you can find another spawn on this wooden box in this kind of bridge area of the map, as it says in the top left. Finally, the lesser known spawn is on this little banister here on the back of the wall. Now for shield part number 2. Again, we're going from spawn, and this time we're going to open the ground floor. That's that bottom floor door. There's two of the doors, but they both lead to the same place. One spawn is on this shelf just here in the state rooms, which kind of looks like a laundry room. Then come through to this room with this wooden chair in it, and it can be on the chair, just sitting on the seat. And then finally, on the other side of this area, again, another broken room, another chair, and it can just be sitting on the cushion there. That's your second shield part. Now, while I run you over to where the third part is located, I want to quickly note something that I mention in all my shield no-nonsense guides, but it's worth repeating here just in case people aren't familiar. The shield parts can be picked up in any order. Obviously, I'm showing you them in a certain order in this gameplay, but that's only because it was straightforward to edit that way, and you can pick them up in your game however you like. It's up to you. So, getting back to the topic at hand, the third set of spawns for the shield part, you're going to basically run the same sort of route that you ran originally to get over to the Sentinel Artifact towards the beginning of your game. Then, instead of going up to the elevated level, we're going to be going down these stairs. So just run past that wall gun right there, take a little swivel around. You can drop down here if you like, but for the purposes of clarity in the video, I'm going to take the stairs instead. It's just a little bit more easy to follow. And then when you get to the bottom, take a hard left, and as you can see in the gameplay, on that little pipe will be one of the possible spawns. Then on the other side, there's a set of stairs that we've just gone down. If you go down to the end of this corridor, which is kind of lit up red, on the box towards the end of the corridor, just on the side here, there'll be another shield part for you to grab. And then finally, our last spawn out of absolutely all these shield parts that I've been showing you is just on this box here next to these, I guess, apples, just kind of chilling out with the wooden crates. It'll be right there on top of that. So, at this point in the game, you should have all three of your shield parts, and that means that you can run all the way up, as I'm doing here, past the wall gun that I mentioned a couple of minutes ago, and I'm actually going to buy it in the gameplay just because I needed a weapon, but I'm going to go up the stairs, and you'll see that there is a buildables bench right in front of you, and this is the bench you want to use to craft your shield, okay? This has to be the one. So you'll build it here. It's a ballistic shield specifically, and the way this is going to work is you get a little gun which you can shoot the zombies with, similar to what we see in the map 9. That shield has its own kind of gun as well, and you can also melee the zombies with this shield too. I'm personally a massive fan of this melee. I think that as much as the melee is cool in 9, for example, in this map there's just something to be said for basically running up to a zombie and just giving it a freaking bonk on the nose. Like, the ragdoll looks fantastic. There you go. I love it. It's glorious. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this no-nonsense guide from me. I have been MrRoflWaffles. If you do enjoy this sort of content for Black Ops 4 Zombies, then make sure you've subscribed to the channel, because then you'll never miss a video, and if you turn on notifications, you really won't ever miss a video, and you'll also support me too. Thanks, guys. See you soon, hopefully. Bye-bye.